Toronto, Canada, we're coming up north this week, gang, and we added a third show there at the Royal Theatre. Still a couple of ticks left. Grab the squad, come out and see us.
Yeah, gang. Also, at rugarbage.com, we have a 20% off all of our merchandise. You go over there, hoodies slashing prices. No promo code needed. You just go over there. Boom, it gets whacked off right when you go to the checkout. Get all your official AYG merch, and then also over there on Patreon, we're doing a contest where if you sign up, and if you're an active Patreon user, in October of 2023, you get your chance to be on Are You Garbage, and interviewed by the big man and myself. Do it, sign up, it's a party.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's new favorite podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Oh, yeah.
It's that little show we sit down to your favorite comedians, and we find out if they grow up to be classy.
Yeah.
Or if they're just a big old piece of trash.
Garbage.
I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're out back here at Tootie's in the new edition. She's upstairs getting the Halloween candy ready.
Okay.
We're talking full-size Snickers. We're talking...
Full-size razor blades.
My co-host is coming at you from across the table. It's a family episode.
Circle the wagons.
Yeah, just the boys, the bozos, and the homies. He is the CEO of Are You Garbage. He is an international businessman and my best pal in the whole wide world. Give it up for KJ, Kevin James Ryan.
Toby, where's my camera? Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe over there on iTunes, which we're climbing up the charts.
Mm-hmm.
That used to be, you thought that was dead in the water. YouTube was where it was. iTunes, we're skyrocketing.
Throw a review on there.
Yeah, drop
something.
a review over there. We haven't said that in a long time. Really do. I mean, we say it, but
Shake them up a little
we
bit.
don't mean it. Yeah, let the fucking know the boys are back in town.
Get the ops going.
Got the ops going crazy. Is that what we're doing?
That's what we're doing.
And then obviously full video available on YouTube. As you know, those numbers are
True to roof.
cooking, baby.
Cooking.
Then I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the amount of stuff we got going over there.
It's a lot.
On patreon.com/RUGarbage, the greatest gosh darn website in the world. Which we've never announced. We never talked about publicly.
What's that?
The contest.
Oh, the big contest.
If you are the chatter people, if you are an active Patreon user in the month of October of the year 2023, you will be entered to win a spot as a guest on Are You Garbage?
Whoa.
Oh, baby.
That's what I'm talking
Talking
about.
with the fucking homies, figuring it out. If you sign up over there before the end of the month, you will automatically be in the running for it. We're going to pick 10 finalists. They're going to submit videos. There's going to be a whole thing. All deets are on there. Check it the frick out, gang.
Bribes accepted.
I mean, people have been sliding in the DMs with the one guy offered me his sister. I was like, hey, pal, I'm a married man. But send them pics. Let me see what she looks like.
Gang, how about a nice quick shout out to our producer extraordinaire, the Magic Man. Makes us all look good. Works the ones, the twos, the threes, and the fours. He crosses the T's and dots the I's. Give it up for T-Bone McScruffins, Toby McMullen, everybody.
Hey, what's up, boys?
What up, T-Bone?
You guys are looking great today. You know that?
Thanks.
You're looking so good. I just want to apologize again for being late.
Yeah, here you go. I knew you were buttering me up.
You not so much.
Oh, I am disheveled. I had a good old school wake up, look at the time, freak out.
Dude, you came in like a dog who just heard fireworks. You were on the couch, under the bed. You came in frazzled.
You had a cone on your head. I'll give you this, though. You didn't push the shower, which I respect. You didn't shower.
Oh, not at all.
Because you still had the puff in the back.
Oh,
we
yeah.
were all saying you were going to come running in through the front door at Tootie's with
the wet hair.
With your wet hair.
Because wet hair Toby usually has a dude.
Yeah.
Wet hair Toby.
So it is hard.
Yeah, so I'm smoking a cig. I remember the one time he hit us with that. We were in like Columbus or something. He came down late and he's like, I'm smoking a cig. We're like, oh man, you were in your head up in the room. You were fighting your own battles, buddy. Have to. Take it.
The wet hair, man. I don't know why. It goes back to when I was a kid, and there'd be people, girls on the bus with wet hair, and all you smelled was their conditioner.
Turning you down left and right. Ew, gross.
Just shut down by a wet rat.
You're asking them what they're having for lunch. What'd you get today?
That smell of wet hair in the morning, it just killed me.
Well, my hair doesn't dry for like 9 hours. It's a whole thing. I get it. I look disgusting.
Get a hair dryer.
You're all right, kid. We appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Don't sweat it at all.
And one last call to the fucking Army of Garbage up there in Toronto. This is, if you're hearing this, I think this is dropping on Wednesday and Saturday. We got
the eve before
the weekend. We're in fucking Toronto. Added a third fucking show at the Royal Theater.
We're either currently jammed up in a Canadian prison.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Or we're just getting into the hotel. Looking forward to it.
I put my passport in my bag yesterday.
Nice.
So I was like, I'm gonna forget it. I have to do this now.
Yeah. I gotta get eyes on mine.
Really?
I keep it in a handful of places. In case
I hide mine too. I usually keep it in a pocket of a suit that doesn't fit anymore. They ain't gonna look there. They're gonna look at that suit and be like, there's no way this fat pig's been getting this thing on.
Well, that is this is a pretty good topic. We never talked about the trashy hiding places. The suit jacket.
All time.
But everybody knows that. If I'm breaking into your crib, I'm going for that inside pocket.
Are you
Nobody
really?
knows.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what do you mean no one knows? That's everybody's hiding spot.
No, that's what I tell myself.
Yeah. You
Luke,
know what?
cut this. I got some pearls hidden.
A bunch of original issue Starburst and stuff in there. This is the
Not my mango cherries.
This is the third Jolly Rancher ever printed.
Wow, we used to have a hookup with Jolly Rancher. Did I ever tell you about that? My fraternity brother, his dad was a chemist.
Was a Jolly Rancher.
For Jolly Rancher.
Oh.
And his dad would show up with bricks.
I think
like
you might.
keys
Yeah.
of like flavors they were fucking
Got
with.
it.
Like Walter White, like
Yeah.
a giant sheet of blue.
Dude, it was awesome.
This is pure glass. I
It
don't know
was
if I
all
ever
right.
told you what I have as a hiding device.
Butthole?
Hey, what are you doing? It's my safety deposit box. Got all my good docs in there.
Got your war bonds.
I have, which I'll say it now because I'm changing it. You shouldn't reveal where you keep your goods.
Sure.
I bought a fake Bible with the key, and I have it in a stack of books. You can't tell. I don't trust that cleaning lady.
He's that and a bunch of hustlers. Sticks out like a sore thumb. A fake Bible.
Yeah. At first glance, it does the test, but if you start snooping around, it's plastic.
What do you got in there?
What?
Emergency Rogaine? Couple of hymns in case you get jammed
Couple
up.
of hers. Huh?
Couple of Blue Chews in case
Yeah.
the mood strikes.
I did keep my watch in there until I lost it.
Your watch.
I bought a nice watch when I was in Germany last year.
The one that I seen, with the tan thing, with the tan band.
No, that came from our great friends movement.
Oh, okay.
What
watch did you have?
I had it for about a week and I lost it.
Now, what's a nice watch?
It was
to
a
fellow
Hugo
like
Boss.
you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What did you get in 2005, 2006? When did you pick this up?
No, last year.
Hugo Boss. Try Hamilton, my friend.
Oh man,
Every American president has had a Hamilton watch.
that he just learned that the
And
other
I'm
night.
telling everybody.
And dude, you talk about fucking
Classy guy.
That's-
Ronnie Chang told me that.
That's just pure insecurity. You go and is this watch a Bozo company? Ah, presidents. Okay.
No. Mr. Chang confirmed it. No, great watch company. Every American
But
president.
you didn't know that going into
I
it.
knew nothing. I thought Nick the Greek ripped me off.
Is this a Schmamilton?
Came with 2 tickets to Book of Mormons.
Do you remember back in the day, I saw my neighbor had for the first time, it was, they got real big, the cans. They were for weed dealers and stuff.
Yeah, no, I know what you're
Where
talking
the
about.
bottom of the soda can or the top of the soda can
Yeah.
screws off, and it feels like a full can. They put like concrete
yeah.
in there or something.
Mhm.
Man, I remember seeing that for the first time. Blew my mind. And then when my friends in high school started moving weight,
Mm-hmm.
they would have like the Pringles ones and stuff like that. And it would like you
Sure.
would open up the top and it would still be sealed. But in the bottom, there was like a QP. You know what I mean?
Any chips in there? A couple. Of,
Officer, the sour cream and onion.
I'll be honest with you. I got nothing. I got nothing hidden. Just my passport. That's the only thing really of value that I would have.
Yeah, I kind of
Like Social Security cards and shit like that.
That's
Just,
replaceable.
that's just in a file drawer. Which I do have a new Social Security card. I had to get replaced. That and my birth certificate got lost.
guys off the grid.
Yeah, they all got lost.
You losing a poker game?
Something. I don't know what happened to it, but it was all fucked up.
I
had to get
also
a new
don't
one.
have that shit.
You don't have your Social Security card?
No, or my birth certificate.
Did we do a background check on you when you started working here?
Good luck.
There's no paperwork.
I'm sure it's
We
down.
just have a handshake deal.
I'm sure it's down at your mom's. I'm sure they have all that.
Oh,
shit.
no, they sent it up. I promptly lost it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
You can get that stuff.
They,
Sold it for a new skateboard or something.
Yeah, you get that stuff.
I feel pretty good of like when I leave my apartment, I go, there's nothing, if someone were to break in, there's nothing of real value I don't have.
Only the cat. Everything else.
I mean, it's just, yeah.
Only the cat. The cat in my
I meant
the
belongings.
The one plant that I have, I would be upset if they nicked that.
Upset, yeah, I'm saying of value. I mean, I have a computer, like a $900 old fucking MacBook, but that's about it. Anything else is, I mean, there's like maybe $100 in cash and like ones.
If you had to get out, you got a minute to get out.
Yeah.
What are you grabbing?
The Bible, because there's about $3,000 in there. My passport.
Kid's real religious.
It's also broken, like the covers. It's just real bad. I gotta get something new. I think I'm just going safety deposit box at the local bank.
Really?
Just go keep everything in there.
That's real adult.
My handguns, gold.
I would just want to do that to be able to do the experience, to walk in there.
Mm-hmm.
You both got to turn the key. Then you tell the broad to beat it or whatever. Whoever's opening
you
up
have
the
an empty
thing.
bag.
Yeah. Do you always have to grease the guy, or is that only
you don't grease the guy?
Is that only when you got blowing?
Yeah, that's when you need him to look the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get yourself a couple of new suits. That's what you
There
say.
you go.
Get
Yeah,
out of here.
Yeah.
But you're allowed to keep cash in there.
Yeah,
Right?
as long as it's claimed cash, I believe.
What's that mean? Who knows? That's the whole point. See, bank, they know what's up. That's what the real goods are. Nobody ever goes to the safety deposit box.
I don't think they can get in them.
No shot?
I think it's very hard unless, I mean, didn't they do that in Inside Man?
Doug McCree can get in there.
Come on, Doug.
Get in anywhere.
Doug Crack is safe.
Shout out to the town.
Yeah, that was, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what people with stuff, I don't have anything valuable.
Yeah, me neither.
TD Bank's got my cash.
What would you grab? So you'd grab the Bible.
The Bible's got some cash in it.
Okay.
If I'm like, is there someone after me?
It's all going down. Everybody's got to get out. You got to get out and you got to get moving.
Apocalypse?
Not apocalypse. You're going to need a little money.
the heat is on.
The heat, something, yeah.
All right, I'm asking. Do I need a weapon?
Sure.
I'm grabbing my knife from
Bespoke Post.
Bespoke Post. He sent me about 10 of them.
And my martini shaker.
Smoking a cocktail. I'll be right with you. Just sit anywhere.
No, it'll mess with me with my extra long spoon.
My Swizzler. Yeah, I'm cashing a knife, the dog, and the bird. The keys to the car.
And your passport. That's it.
Passport.
No?
I mean,
What if you want to travel?
I guess if I'm getting away from federal law, yeah, grabbing a passport, going down to Guatemala or something.
Okay.
Private
Toby?
jet.
I'm grabbing the cat.
A skateboard.
Without question.
Got to shred.
I mean, come on.
Got to go get a session.
I gotta stay mobile, boys. Cat, skateboard. Probably now that you're saying it, I would grab my passport now, but I wouldn't have thought to beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like one photo I would like to keep, and then yeah, I don't really own things.
Yeah.
I'll just
I really don't either, man.
my winning attitude.
Grab a comb on your way out the door, will you?
Toby's late for the apocalypse.
Dude, you're not going to believe
The
it.
train was so slow, dude.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing the cat.
Also, that's Toby's excuse. Oh, this train. I mean,
It was very slow today.
today.
Dude, when you're jammed up, it always is slow.
They know.
Well, when you
No,
leave the house
no.
an hour late, everything's slower.
Whoa, 45 minutes.
I want to talk about this big faux pas. Me and the big man the other night went down to the along with Stuff Island, went down to the old Phil's game
Shout out to the Fighting Phils.
Them fighting Phil.
down there at Citizens Bank Park, and we were drinking. You weren't really drinking.
Mm-mm.
I drank myself stupid. But he.
I took some shroomies.
Yes, this was a very Foley
Which I
thing.
found I'm grabbing those.
Assorted drugs.
Yeah, I didn't get to say. I would grab my cat. I'd grab my plant. I'd grab my dad and my Nexium and my passport.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any cash.
Can't be jammed up at immigration with fucking acid reflux.
Dude, no
They're
shit.
gonna know you're up to something.
I mean, if something was going down, I wouldn't make it a couple of days. I'd be miserable. Be real moody. I gotta have my Nexium. I got to. I got to. But yeah, something that's never happened to me in a 27-year drug career was I had 2 little microdoses that I didn't. The one I knew about because it was cracked and I put it in a bag and I just left it there and didn't fuck with it. But then in the bottom of the cookie jar, there was one sitting there. And I was like, man, I'm slipping.
That seems like a dangerous place to keep loose drugs. A cookie jar?
We don't keep cookies in there.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. They're not mixed in with the Oreos.
Well, I don't. Who
Shit.
knows what you're doing over there? Those are in the safety deposit box. Turn your key.
Mint condition. Yeah.
just some giant man turning his back as you pull out an original Twinkie. Just like, yeah.
Yeah, never did that before. Never, like, I didn't realize I had it. There was never, I was always crazy. I found this in the bag of my thing. Never in my life. I know where that shit is at all times. GPS. But found it. Anyway, yeah, I wasn't drinking too much.
But big. This is a very faux pas of Henry. He thinks he's acutely aware of all the surroundings at all times. But
Real Toby move.
But there's.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that already.
He just operates with huge blind spots sometimes. You know what I mean? And we're there. There's an older couple in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
And down the line it goes Big Man, Okani, me, Tommy, from the aisle out. We got the aisle. Big Man, he's got some. We need some space.
Got the aisle right behind Bohm, third base, a little bit back in the left field. Perfect fucking shot. Never seen that angle before. Got to see Alec Bohm do a couple of fucking rippers over to first base. I got to tell you, man, those guys are athletes.
You mean the professional athletes?
How far that shit is, and they just fucking wing it, and the ball curves right into Harper's hands. Let's go.
But we were good. The beer run, somebody was going to the bathroom. It was a little disjointed of acquiring alcoholic beverages. We weren't on the same page in a good way because, I would go and, you could only get 2 beers, so you were coming back. And and then we were buying them. We had a surplus of beers at our feet. I don't know, 4.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And they were big boys.
4 gluggers. 4 fucking.
Bunch of gluggers.
4 24-ounces.
Yeah.
I'm talking IPAs, Miller Lights, Bud Lights. I was running the gamut.
Sweet couple in front of us. She was turning around, giving a high five. She was loving it. And I had noticed, excuse me, I had noticed in the beginning of the game that they had, that they had their bags tucked under their seat.
They had their belongings under there. They had gone to the official merch store. They had all this. So
And all that shit's about to go to Splash Mountain.
Which is listen.
It was like the goddamn log flume.
It's a dumb move. It's a dumb move,
dude.
I'm throwing down peanut shells like I'm in a bar in Deadwood, just fucking hitting the floor. That's what you're supposed to do.
His right foot comes in like a snowplow and just goom, goom. It's like he's bowling down there.
It was maybe the 5th, 6th inning.
All the gluggers. All over these people's belongings.
And I didn't
170 ounces.
Didn't even think of didn't even think of their stuff. And I just remember seeing all the beer running down the aisle. And I'm like, what are you going to do? It was an accident. And I didn't really notice them after
120 ounces of assorted beers. Dude, that's
couple of Surfsides in there.
That's 3 40s. Imagine that.
It's like a college brochure. It's tons of diversity.
Man. And
I'm tripping pretty hard at this point, too.
Over the beers.
In my defense, those beers wouldn't stay still.
Yeah. I was zooming a little bit.
Dude, and
I didn't notice any of this, and I felt and feel terrible about it. I was thinking about it this morning in the shower.
Dude,
just because it was such a wonderful environment. Everybody's high-fiving. We're all there. That fucking baseball park
and then
is
you
so
came
fucking
through
awesome.
and Foleyed it.
And didn't even think about it.
They're going to be telling that story. Remember, we were at the game.
I felt
and that,
so bad. I felt more bad for the husband because when the first home run got hit, it was real back and forth for the first 3 innings, and then Castellanos fucking hit a fucking cracker, and she was fucking doing something, and I remember him looking back, where the fuck is she? You know what I mean? I've been in that situation. She's fucking missing it. You know what I mean? I felt bad for him.
Real cool cucumber you
But
are.
didn't even think about it.
Dude, so I clock it, obviously. I'm aware of my surroundings. I just see
You got a pigeon on your head?
I see the waterfall of
Can't get nothing
booze,
by Kippy.
right? It's like to the point where it's going down
It was
multiple
bad. It was
stairs.
bad.
Like,
It was bad.
And they're like, dude, she picks up a blue, you know those like knapsack bags, like the drawstring knapsack? She picks it up, and it's like, it looks like someone turned a sink on. It's just dripping onto the ground. And she's doing this, looking back, hoping to get anybody. And I don't want the eye contact because I'm, so I'm darting my eyes away, but I'm still like stuck in the story. I want to see how this pans out. Dude, he then picks up his bag. It's worse somehow. It's just dripping beer. Dude, he pulls out, he's got like a T-shirt, a hat, all just fucking beer stains.
I didn't see any of it.
And he's like, slap hands. Like, he's got no clue, dude.
Got a goddamn ball game going on here.
High five. He's out to lunch this fucking
And I didn't know they stopped turning around and high-fiving and stuff like that, but I just didn't think about it.
man.
Because, what
They
happened
were
was
so upset. Dude, the eyes she was
Really?
darting was insane.
she didn't look at me, did she?
Yeah.
Huh.
She did this. Like imagine like look, she just wanted up my bag.
Why did they say something? I would have said I'm sorry. I would have took them to the store, bought them anything they fucking wanted. Split a pizza with them, which I never got. Never got my Mac and Max. Kip, what do you know about Factor?
What do I know about Factor?
What do you know about Factor?
I've been a client of Factor.
You ever had the turkey chili?
Are you trying to offend me during the ad read?
You ever had their cauliflower mash? Oh,
Dude, I'm
yum,
the
man.
shredded chicken taco bowl. If they could send me 12 of them a week, whoo, daddy.
Gang, we love Factor over here at Are You Garbage, and you should love it too, because it's America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit.
Mm-hmm.
You throw it in the microwave. 2 minutes, eat it right up the thing. Or you want to get fancy, like Kippy does.
I'm a fancy
You throw
boy.
it in the skillet and you put it on a plate like a gentleman.
Yeah, that's the way to go. And also a little tip for you. I talked to T-Bone about this. If you're watching your carbs, you get one of those low carb or no carb tortillas.
Yeah.
You throw it in there. You gotta have a little bit of a burrito, and then you got
That's
some on the
all
side.
right.
It's like an appetizer and an entree, all while staying low cal or keto, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, it's good
You can
stuff.
choose from over 35 weekly meal options with fall flavors like cranberry pecan chicken,
Ooh.
apple Dijon pork chops.
Ooh.
With so many options, there's something everyone in the family will fall in love with. Like I said, they got vegan, vegetarian, keto, calorie smart. I'm a calorie smart man. Protein plus meal options. No matter what your goals are, Factor can help you get there. It takes the guessing out. Boom, you got something at the crib. Because I know for me, I'm a fatty. If I have to make a decision, I'm making the wrong decision.
Mm-hmm.
I got Factors at the crib. I'll go home, whip something up 2 minutes. Head to factormeals.com/garbage50 and use code garbage50 to get 50% off. That's code garbage50 at factormeals.com/garbage50 to get 50% off. Do it.
Let's talk about Mint Mobile.
Shout out to Mint Mobile.
I don't know if you know Mint Mobile, but do you like wasting money on big company phone plans?
I'm not a fan of it.
You like throwing $100-$200 down?
No.
Or let me ask you this: do you like $15 a month plans starting at $15 a month? Do you like that Ryan Reynolds?
Who don't?
He's a good-looking kid and a smart businessman. He was the owner, sold it. Kid's doing all right. And they're passing those savings right on to you because they got no brick and mortar. It's all done online. Get over there and sign up for Mint Mobile today.
Yeah, all their plans come with unlimited talk, text, high-speed data.
5G.
Brought to you on the nation's largest 5G network.
Look at that.
Boom, put that in your pipe and bite down. All right. As I said, for years, my wife's been a customer of it. It was easy peasy.
You know the bird.
She was coming here. We needed to get her a phone. I just Googled. This is 5-6 years ago. I just Googled cheap phone plans for my bird here, and this popped up. We've been using it ever since. It's fan-freaking-tastic. Use your own phone. Keep the same number, all the contacts, everything. The only thing that changes is the bills and the cash that stays in your freaking pocket. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/garbage. That's mintmobile.com/garbage. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/garbage. Now back to that show.
Back to the show. Now, I felt terrible about that. I really did. What happened was
I was in tune with the vibrations of the universe.
they were real.
Hey, relax, Otto.
The beers were real wonky. And then he goes to Sneaky Heater, and I say,
Shout out to Rudo. Wait, want to hear all-time fucking hang? I'm going to Sneaky Heater. I go, big man, we're hitting home runs left and right. I'm wasted. I'm like, I got to catch a heater. I'm in Citizens Bank Ballpark. I'm catching a heater. I fucking go out. I go, you want to go? He goes, nah, I'm good. I go out to catch a heater. Who do I bump into who's also going to catch a heater?
Tom Jones.
Pat.
Oh, shit.
No idea.
Mr.
Either one of us are at the game. We locked eyes. What the fuck are you doing? I'm going to catch a heater. He goes, let's go right this way. Fucking cranking heaters on the mezzanine.
So he's gone for a little while. I'm out of I think the first or second IPA that I drank. And, reserves are running low. You got to keep the juices going. So the Surfside guy comes rolling around. So me and O'Connie get like 4 Surfsides, the iced teas.
Hanging Ted.
So I start drinking that, and I'm like, you know what? These are going down much smoother than the fucking IPAs because they're not filling up my stomach and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, I'm switching over. And then he comes back like 10 minutes later with this big gulp-sized. It looked like a garbage pail, kid. It was like like the graphics on it. It was
like devil's juice or something. It was heavy. It was thick. I spilled some on my hand. Still got the mark of the beast.
Had to dump vinegar on it to get it off. And I was just like, well, I'm not fucking drinking this. So I just put that right there on the edge and left it there. And then a few minutes later, I looked down and it might have been that girl that walked in and out. I don't remember actually kicking it.
Yeah, you're on fucking
Goofballs.
Pluton.
Yeah. It's fucked up, man. I feel bad. I didn't want to ruin their time.
You didn't make their night, I'll tell you that much.
Man.
Very upset.
Well,
I remember them leaving right away.
Yeah.
Or they left at like the 8th inning or something. And that was because of me?
They left before the end of the game. I don't know if that's because of you.
And by the way,
Whoa.
You ran out of there at the end of the game. We didn't even get to do the fucking the Colin Scott song with everybody.
I went to
I
pee.
had to do it up there.
I went to pee.
I would have stayed for another 10, 15 minutes.
You could have stayed. Why? I said, I'm running to the bathroom.
I thought we were all leaving.
Then you were wrong. I said, I'm running to the bathroom before that line gets crazy.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
In your defense,
Mm-hmm.
playoff baseball.
Hey, come on.
You're not on drugs and you're not hammered. What are we doing?
It's also like
it's not even that.
That happens,
dude. You put your shit under the seat at a baseball game. What the fuck are you thinking? I've never left a fucking baseball game where it wasn't complete disgusting.
No, you're not wrong.
That's the boneyard, dude.
Yeah.
That's for boxes that had soft pretzels. That's for soda cups.
Nacho cheese.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It happens. I think they were just, dude, the volume of liquid and the pure zero acknowledgement of the pain they were feeling at the time.
I didn't see any. I didn't see them ringing out the clothes.
I know.
How about you give me a heads up? Hey, you see what you did?
No, I'm not getting in your mess. That was a mess.
I would have fucking got them hot dogs or something like that.
All right, well, hey, all right.
Hey, guys, I'm sorry about the beer. You see this dragon in center field?
Is Jesus pitching?
Man.
Oh, God.
If by any chance.
They're not listeners. If they are, they're not anymore.
Maybe
they got off the Patreon for
maybe
sure.
a nephew or something of theirs is. If anybody in the Philadelphia area's aunt, uncle, mom, or dad, or somebody you work with,
you know how many
is complaining about some fat pig that was standing behind him at the baseball game that ruined their time, hit me up. It was me.
You know how many people are going to just say it was their aunt or uncle just for free swag?
I remember what they look like. I'll need pictures. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Anyway, Phil's won.
Sure. Yeah, it was a good game.
Great game.
I got something for you, fellas.
Hold on. I did want to have, it was a pretty fun moment. We were waiting in line to get in. We are having beers beforehand, right?
Yes.
We hop in an Uber, and Philly does the thing that New York doesn't really do. You can just grab a sixer. They'll just give you a six-pack to go.
Shout out to Fergie's in Philly.
So we grab a
Nice
sixer of
ball.
Pounders. We hop in the Uber. We're like, cool if we have some pops in here. He goes, I don't care. We're popping in the Uber. We get down. We hop in line. I'm cranking heaters because I know I'm going to have them inside, but they're limited. I can't have them my free will. You know what I mean? So I'm cranking heaters in line, and this kid goes, fucking Kippy, Foley, are you garbage? And I never felt like I was carrying the brand more than chugging a fucking warm Miller Lite and cranking a heater as I'm walking through security. Just like, I'm sorry. Walking through a metal detector, blowing out cig smoke.
And shout out to Chris O'Connor for the move of the night. Probably in a blackout state, negotiates an illegal Uber pickup in the middle of Broad Street.
The middle of an intersection. The guy, he's like, let me see if this guy's available. Like a black SUV pulls up. He's like, are you picking someone up? And he's like, yeah. He goes, how much to not? And he's like, $40. We're like, yeah, dude. We just fucking.
It took about 10 minutes and 2 lights for us to all get in the car.
Yeah,
he was pulling away as I was getting in.
Everybody was. It was a scene. People were booing us. It was a scene. Also, I couldn't see straight. It was not my fault.
So you had a nice time, huh?
It was a good time. It was a
great
time.
All right, I got a question for you, fellas.
I'm listening.
I got a fun little new Are You Garbage question
Ooh.
that came up in conversation with one of my homies.
Okay.
Are your great-grandparents currently alive?
Jesus Christ. No.
Whoa.
Never even met him.
I know, dude.
I have grandparents I never met.
Yeah.
I think my dad's dad went at like 42.
All your grandparents are passed away, right?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that last night. Yeah, my grandfather
why?
passed. I don't know. My grandfather passed.
Oh, it wasn't that long ago.
Passed
Your
last year.
grandfather passed.
Yeah, maybe a year ago.
That was your last one? That's pretty good. 30, what are you, 37?
37, yeah.
That ain't bad.
He was like 95.
Damn.
Some old buck.
Good genes in there.
Yeah.
Because I doubt it.
He wore khakis, but sure.
I doubt he was a green juice guy.
Nah, he was
Yeah.
steak and eggs when he could.
That's good to know. You got good genes. I hope you got a little bit of that.
Down there at Dino's off Route 9, we'd take every time we went down, we'd see him take him to Dino's, the diner. Ooh, man, I could crush a traditional American breakfast.
Nothing like a steak at a diner. Man, it's all right.
That's a good one. I never were they alive for me.
Because that's generations of.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something would have to. You got to have kids real young for that to happen.
Yeah. Everyone does.
Yeah,
What, has them?
No, everybody has to have them young
Yeah.
for that to happen.
You don't have that, right? Are your grandparents still alive?
No, dead as hell.
Okay, Jesus Christ. It's all fucking sunshine and rainbows with this guy.
Yeah, my.
Real sentimental.
Yeah, they're all gone.
All passed, huh?
Yeah, my crackhead uncle really stole the family's inheritance.
You have a crackhead uncle?
Oh, sure.
I knew this.
I might have.
Buddy of mine from North Carolina.
He was my plug.
Yeah, my mom's dad passed away when she was 12. Her mom passed away when I was a baby. My dad's mom was in a nursing home until I was 14. She died, and my grandfather on my dad's side died when I was in kindergarten. I answered that call.
He called you?
No.
I'm dying.
Fat little bitch. I hate your guts. What'd I do?
Stay out of my safe deposit box.
Yeah. Man, great grandparents. That's wild. But
There was a great aunt floating around for a little while.
Oh, my great aunt was alive until I was probably 18, 19. No, I think in my 20s. My mom.
That
was
would be your
alive.
great-grandfather's sister. That would be that line, right?
Oh, no. A great aunt is your grandmother's sister. Your grandmother or grandfather's
Yes,
sister.
yeah.
that doesn't count.
That
That's
don't
same
count.
generation.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, my aunt ain't that great.
Although I want to say now in my family, not right now, but for a minute, my one cousin did have kids early. So her mom's her mom. So the babies, that's her grandmother. Her mom was still alive. Yeah, I might have had a little bit of that, but not directly into me. Either way, that's trash.
Yeah, that ain't good.
That's
A
crazy.
lot of poor decision-making.
Yeah.
But hey,
That's a brood right there.
just getting it, or they're very mature and they have kids young.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Who knows?
That's trash right there.
Yes, that is a fucking. We might have to add that one to the list. That's a doozy.
I mean, that's proper wild.
Yeah.
Great grandparents.
Yeah, over 10, that shouldn't happen.
Dude. No.
I assume they were in like the Civil War. When I hear great grandparents,
I've just pictured they lived in black and white.
yeah,
You know what I
no
mean?
penicillin. Everybody's got polio.
No
leg braces.
microwaves.
No
What
microwaves.
are we doing?
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah, this guy's born in 1930. This guy,
Who?
the great grandfather.
Well, that's my grandfather. Was born in like 1922
Yeah.
or something like that.
My homie was like,
Yeah, he had to
I
be.
gave him a Twisted Tea. I thought it was going to kill him.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Shout out to Twisted Teas, by the way. They don't get enough credit. All these new companies are coming in.
They
Twisted...
fell off a little bit.
No, Twisted Tea has been giving you the fucking high.
You sure?
They've been
no,
the...
not fell off quality, but in popularity, I feel like they've fallen off.
They've been giving the fucking smoke for a decade.
They weren't
Haven't
around,
let off the throttle.
They weren't around Wildwood this summer, I'll tell you that. I didn't see them
I can't drink
anywhere.
it. They give you too much of that iced tea gives you kidney stones.
Also gives you ripping heartburn.
I had a cousin who was drinking like 13 Snapples a day, and then he got kidney stones. And they were like, "How much Snapple you drinking?"
So
They asked him that.
It's one of my biggest fears. They're the ones that you pass, right? You pee them out.
Twisted Tea's been around for 22 years.
Buddy, you know,
It's a great grandparent.
no city consumes them more than Philadelphia. Twisted Teas.
They're like the Rodney Dangerfield of booze.
You get no respect.
Yeah, no, they popped off late.
There you go.
Yeah.
Kidney stones, you pee them out?
Yeah,
There's another stone.
gallstone.
What's that?
I don't know.
Your gallbladder.
Sure.
You ever know anybody that passed a kidney stone?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I would freak the fuck out. Oh,
I don't think it's good.
I couldn't handle that at all. That or the gout.
I'm not sure what. Isn't that when like your toes crystallize or something?
Yeah, the blood crystallizes.
And then pushes it out through the front of your toes.
no, it doesn't.
Yes, that's what it is. It crystallizes and then it's pushing through the front of your toes. That's why it's so painful.
Give that a Google. I don't think that's true.
I thought I was fighting a case of that for the
that's
past
like
couple of
alien
months.
shit.
I know.
Yeah, I had a bad toe one time. I thought I had the gout. That was it.
All right, let's change this. We're all just gonna start spiraling and calling the doctor.
I was eating a lot of cream soups at the time.
What it does it?
It was a big chowder moment.
Oh man. Yeah. Let's change subject. I'm freaking out. I feel like.
Let's follow this up. Does it come out through your toes?
Yes.
It pushes out through. You can get it in other places.
It's in your. I thought it was the tip of your toes, but it's in the joint.
And it comes out,
It's like it pushes out of the joint.
but it's not coming through your body like in Aliens.
No, it's
Oh.
not like you're not growing stuff. I think it's
Okay.
just swelling and stuff.
Yeah. All right.
Listen, we're not doctors. We don't know what we're talking about. We're going to Toby to tell us what gout is. This is a goddamn family episode. We got to get to some fucking Patreon cues.
Didn't even take a shower this morning. We're listening to this guy.
Can't even tell us about grout. What? Okay. Try to make a bathroom connection real quick. I want a 9-day bender. Give me some credit.
Talking about the stuff at Home Depot?
Guys, this is a goddamn family episode, so when you sign up for Patreon, we will answer your garbage question on the air. It's just the best way to frickin' do it, gang.
Yeah.
Shout out. Get over there on that Patreon. The contest is running until the end of October, and we will pick the finalists. But all you got to do is sign up.
And we'll have him on the show.
Have them on the show. You get a chance to get your interview by Big Man and Kipperino there.
Be fun.
All right, this one's from Bazooka Joe, $10 board member here. Never have one read. Are you garbage if you got fired by someone wearing a Hawaiian shirt? That ain't a great job to begin with.
Man, that's Hertz Waikiki. That's fucking, that's tight.
It's even worse if it's in like Cleveland or something. That's like a used car dealer or something.
Margaritaville.
That's on point, though. I'll give you that. You get fired. That's corporate uniform there.
And for this reason, we're going to have to expel you from the Margaritaville family.
They do it like fucking Survivor.
Turn in your pineapple and get out. That's crazy how big that was, that whole operation. Hotel. There's a Margaritaville hotel in New York.
Oh, yeah. It's get a locate on how many locations Margaritaville has. It's got to be
Never
100.
been.
It's like 30-something. I watched a YouTube video of a guy who went to every location. It's awesome.
That's fun.
Yeah,
I would
it's a
go to
good
that.
time.
I would check out a Margaritaville. Probably do coconut shrimp. All right.
I think you should probably do coke and some shrimp. I was like, all right, this guy fucking parties. I'll probably do some coke and some shrimp if you need me to.
Some heroin, a little tilapia. Straight. Get my head on straight.
We never shout, but R.I.P. to James Buffett, man. Of
course.
A legend.
Yeah.
Borderline devastating for my father.
The day it happened, in honor, I went over to my boy Ryan's house. I get there, I open the fridge. Bunch of land sharks in the fridge. Had a couple, because that was his beer. Had a couple.
He had land sharks.
Man, I love it.
Margaritavilles.
Hotels.
We might have, because for the longest time, we might have talked about, I thought his cousin was Warren Buffett. That's what a guy I used to work with told me, and I just believed it.
Oh, yeah, we looked it up on the show.
Yeah.
That's a proud mom right there. These two
Right?
guys are killing it.
That's what I said. Fucking, he's got all that seed money from fucking Warren.
And doesn't he have like a destination? Doesn't he have like a Cabo Wabo, whatever the fuck that?
He probably has like some sort of resort
where everybody goes and hangs out, like hedonism for fucking
for parrot heads.
Oh man, Dr. D down there getting weird. Like it.
Fucking
Oh,
look
gee.
over, he's feeling up a fucking parakeet.
I can just see my dad running around with a battery-operated blender.
And just a Hawaiian shirt on with no pants,
Yeah,
just
dude.
Winnie the Pooh in it, dong hanging out.
I do need to check. We do need to check out a Margaritaville for sure.
I'd go.
Yeah.
Cool. Can I get a quick menu on Margaritaville? Can you pull that up?
Oh, absolutely.
Just give me the apps. Give me the
There's-
shareables.
There's 23 locations.
Damn. I thought there'd be more.
No,
But you gotta
that's
think
that's a lot.
Yeah, we got to think Margaritaville isn't doing like what an Applebee's does off the side of a highway somewhere. They're going like metropolitan areas,
Mhm.
you know.
Definitely a coconut shrimps on the menu. I'm sure they have some type of tuna, like
A lot of deep fried seafood, I presume.
Yeah, I bet.
All right, kicking it off, we got the appetizer trio coming through with the.
That's my kind of thing.
Oh wow! Well, Kippy, this is built for you, bud. Hand battered chicken tenders,
Oh, the best kind of battered.
Caribbean chicken egg rolls.
Buddy,
Ooh.
I crushed about 15 cheesesteak egg rolls the other night.
Man,
I
I love a fusion egg roll.
spinach and artichoke dip.
Get the fuck out of here with that. Nobody fucks with it. It never comes out right. It always sucks.
I agree.
But go ahead.
I don't.
Key West chicken quesadilla. This is
I bet
this
you
is
that's
just
delicious.
a TGI Fridays, and they just throw Caribbean in front
Sure.
of it.
Yeah.
I bet you that's all right.
They
though.
throw a couple of fucking bell peppers and some chutney in there. And
Yeah,
call it a day.
yeah, no shit, dude. And I tell you what, I'm all about it. A little bit of corn and some pineapple
Some
really
zest
changes
or something.
it up.
Zesty. Yeah.
That's all right.
You got some seared tuna,
Yeah, of course.
lava shrimp.
What's that?
Shh.
I'll tell you what, it's erupting with flavor. Their line, not mine.
Don't try to
Pretty
put
good.
your bomb on the late great Buffett.
No, James opened with erupting with flavor. These plump, lightly breaded shrimps are drizzled with our Thai chili sauce and garnished with toasted sesame seeds.
Okay, that Thai chili sauce. Whew.
Came in a giant bag and was frozen.
Yeah, that
Oh,
does
yeah.
all right.
Volcano nachos,
Sure.
couple salads. No one's eating those.
No.
That's for legal purposes.
Yeah.
Wagyu stir fry. That ain't real Wagyu. No shot.
That's the name of the cook.
I'm not sure I get that joke.
The guy who's cooking, his name is Wagyu.
Yeah,
I don't
And
know
a
why.
kid liked it.
I don't get it as a name.
It's a parrot head joke. You wouldn't get it.
Yeah, it's landlubbers like you don't get our
Sure,
seafaring humor.
Sure.
Grilled fish tacos, jerk salmon, real rude guy, Cajun shrimp and grits. Yeah, fettuccine Alfredo. That ain't
You
good.
gotta have that on there.
No.
You gotta have that on there.
No
It was
shot.
either gonna be fettuccine Alfredo or it was gonna be blackened chicken pasta.
That's better
which
than
is always on a menu at a fucking dirtbag spot. That is the trashy chick's favorite meal. Fettuccine Alfredo,
Did you just call my mom trashy?
blackened chicken pasta. They always go for that. They think they're getting a value or that's like the most expensive thing. Because when I waited tables at Devon Seafood, anytime some drug dealer came in with a side chick, she always got the blackened chicken pasta. And she thought she was ordering caviar.
I hear you.
Yeah,
Now there's
Seem
one.
to be over it. Jesus Christ. Let it go, Chubbs.
it was good.
Now there's one item on this menu that I guarantee you'll be able to guess.
Bang Bang Shrimp.
At the Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville.
Roasted toucan.
Cheeseburger in Paradise. Come
Ah.
on. Come on.
Well, wasn't that its own restaurant? Cheeseburger in Paradise is its own.
No. That's
I'm
a goddamn hit.
I'm thinking of Cheeseburger. You ever-
Cheeseburger. It was in Chicago, I thought.
It is. It's the Billy Goat.
But there's no S. It's just Cheeseburger.
Yeah, that's the someone might have ripped that off and made their own thing, but that's a SNL sketch based on a legendary burger spot underneath Wacker Avenue in Chicago called the Billy Goat, which is amazing.
Aykroyd and Belushi.
Yeah, they make terrible burgers. It's a real good time.
All right. I'm
Cold
with it.
beer. They yell at you.
All right, let's see here. This one is from Cliff. Are you garbage if you skip your cousin's wedding rehearsal dinner to go to a Chicago live show? Fourth show ad and get your ticket. Sorry if you're reading this, Danny.
My man. I like it.
Shout out to Chicago, baby. Show how to get them ticky wickies.
Nothing like stiffing a family wedding.
Rehearsal
Dipping.
dinner should be skippable.
Rehearsal dinner.
That's what it was, rehearsal dinner.
Oh, rehearsal dinner. Oh, that's it.
Rehearsal,
What?
unless you're the best man.
What?
Unless you're the best man.
No.
Skippable. Engagement parties, skippable. You're going to the wedding.
Baby showers, skippable.
Send a gift.
Send a gift.
Send a gift.
Yeah, the rehearsal dinner, unless you're like I mean, who can't piece that together the day you get there? You walk down the fucking aisle and you get in line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get out of here with that. Although I always say the rehearsal dinner is always my favorite part of the wedding.
I love it's low stake. I do
More
love them, but it's
intimate,
like
relaxed.
it's skippable. It's not a faux pas unless you're the
For
best
sure.
man. The best man or best broad. They're maid of
Maid
honor.
of honor.
You gotta be there. But fucking
It's just an altar on fire and a guy going, "This is why we rehearse."
what the? Yeah. All right. This one's from Dixie. $1 Million homie. Shout out to you.
There you go.
Have you ever tried to move something with your mind?
Yeah, all the time.
I
I still try to do it. I try to do that. I try to do the Force, and I always try to do the Spider-Man thing, hoping that the
Ever
web
work?
will come out now.
over 5,000 on that
It's just
one.
a gout real bad. Bunch of crystals come out of my wrist.
Yeah, that's something you always got to try. You always got to try to, and I always try to guess.
People can do it. I think that's documented that people have moved things with their mind. What about
Obviously, Chris Angel has Mind Freak.
what about the movie Men Who Stare at Goats, which sucked, but that was based on a true story about a psychic unit in World War II where they hired a bunch of like psychics and people that said they were telepathic to work for the government.
If people could move things with their mind, you don't think that would
I'm not saying all the time. I'm saying it's happened one or
my
two
God.
times.
One or two times.
I'm telling you. I think it might. I think.
I believe that you think that. That's fine.
I think that makes sense in the evolutionary progress that eventually we will be able to communicate telepathically and we will be able to move things with our mind.
maybe with like Wi-Fi chips or something.
They always say the aliens talk to you telepathically when they come down and they kidnap people.
Oh, the
and stuff
people,
like that.
the people who lie, the liars who say
Yeah.
they met aliens.
I mean, you're not like, you just kind of threw yourself in with Bigfoot real quick.
They just found him. They just had a picture of him on a train. He wasn't on the
He
train.
was the conductor.
he had a briefcase. He was
All
going,
aboard, tickets, passes. We're not taking any cash.
No, there was a couple that was on a train in like North Dakota or something like that.
This
and
is how stupid you are.
and they were filmed. Google it.
Yeah, no, it's
Bigfoot found.
That's debunked.
Oh, already?
That's from this guy has a farm where you go and pay, and like it's a kitschy. That guy's a Bigfoot enthusiast,
Oh.
and then you go on like a trek, and it's like a Disney ride. You see that guy at the end.
Oh.
I think it's in like Mexico or something, or like yeah. No, that's fake.
What do you got?
He
Get
was
on
like-
Snoops.
He was like sitting down on the
Yeah,
cliffside. Yeah, no, it's fake.
Ah, God damn it. I hate that shit. Fucking hoax bullshit.
I will say this: it's a very fun world you live in.
Thank you.
Yeah, people moving stuff with their mind. Bigfoot commuting to his job.
Yeah.
That truck just moved. That car just moved. Now, you better fucking knock over a building.
At least make you kick over some beers. I was the one who knocked them over.
Yeah, I try to do that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember being like 11 years old, waking up in my bunk bed, looking at stuff, and going, it's still nothing.
That's why I always like walking through a grocery store door that opens that way. Because when I walk through it, I go like that.
Of course.
Like it's opening up. Like I'm doing it.
I always do that with like the time. People like just like what time is it? 4:08. Just try to get close. And one time with a deck of cards, I did it. I was like, my buddy's like, some kid was like, show me a magic trick. So I was like, oh, I'll pick a card, any card. And he's like, he picked one, and I was just like 4 clubs, and I nailed it. And he's like, how'd you do that? I'm like, wait, what? Well, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
You
And
get all freaked out and run home.
he didn't believe me that I just guessed.
Tell your mom she's chasing you around with a crucifix.
Fucking get the devil out of my house. Niecy, don't play the devil.
Do you ever hit the number? Not where you bet, but when I was a little kid, my parent, they would watch the Daily Number, and one time I guessed it. It was like 563. I nailed it.
No.
I thought that I had something.
I thought I was
telling you,
Bigfoot.
Man, fucking boom. My parents were like, what the fuck? Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, no, I don't. I've never. I don't think I've ever guessed that, other than that 4 clubs that I'll never forget. Shout out to AJ. That was his name.
Probably freaked the shit out of that kid.
His name was AJ Scornienchi.
The Scornienchis?
What a name, dude.
That sounds like he had a poison ivy constantly.
No, that was Joe Gurton.
Joe Gurton.
Shout out to Joey G. He's on the West Coast doing his thing.
Yo, shout out to Gogurt.
That's pretty good. He was the kid that was allergic to it. I saw it. It looked like the fucking Toxic Avenger. Oh, God.
Oh, by the way, going back to the Phillies game, Tommy Pope saw one of his boys at the Phillies game, and he was wearing one of the
Bad look. The visor with the fake green hair on it. Like,
and this dude was fucked up. He had like a Hawaiian shirt on.
Foley goes, Tommy, who's that, your lawyer?
He looked like his name was Slurp. That's literally. Because he looked back and, what's going on, man? And just kept moving.
Oh, that's
Shout out to Slurp.
Slurping the boys.
Slurp Law Firm.
All right, let's see here. This one's from Nick. This has been, I think we might have touched on this a while ago. $10 shareholder. Is it garbage to save a fast food cup so you can stop and get free refills whenever you want of Screaming Cold Diet Coke?
I didn't know that they did that.
I think you just, what?
Who does that?
People.
No. What fast food companies offer that? If I show up to McDonald's with a cup, they'll give me a free soda? Oh, you mean just walk in and do it yourself?
Yeah.
I
I don't know if the ones in the city have the do it yourself.
Nah, they don't.
They do it for you.
Maybe.
Well, like the suburban ones have the thing, like, you know, at the end of the.
Which tells you what? That they don't give a shit about the soda, right? Like when movie theaters and stuff started doing that.
Well, they get the soda for free.
Who does?
The companies. I think that's the deal. You just have to use all the Coca-Cola cups.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait,
Google that.
what?
Wait, they get the cups for free?
No, I think they buy the cups, and they get the soda for free or something like that.
No,
It's
they
all-
got to pay for the syrup.
Yeah, they have to pay for the syrup.
I'm asking you to look it up. That's what I always heard. They get it for free as long as they use the product, the brand.
Really?
Or maybe
So what are they? What's Coca-Cola getting out of it? Advertising?
yeah, all the
That's-
cups are Coca-Cola. Everybody's walking around with a fucking brochure for Coca.
Not at the movies.
No.
They're like Regal cups or whatever movie theater it is. It says AMC on it.
Well, then maybe they do. I know, like pizza shops back in the day. I heard it from somebody who owned a pizza shop.
Local pizza shop?
Yeah, they would get it for free as long as they used the branded cups. I'm just telling you what I heard.
No. I worked. No, the syrup was always coming from, like Manhattan Beverage or something like that. They weren't giving that shit out for free. They were charging for that shit.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what I heard.
It's the biggest. Soda is the biggest profit because soda is incredibly cheap for fast food places. The cup costs the restaurant more than the soda. So stealing soda costs them less than if they give
That's
you a free
what
cup.
maybe I missed.
But what I'm
the
saying,
cup costs more than the soda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
They're buying the cups were the money makers. They're buying the cups for the people who are like for Coca-Cola.
McDonald's doesn't have Coca-Cola cups. They say McDonald's on them. So
Do they say McDonald's and Coca-Cola? They have to. They're the biggest fucking partnership. Coca-Cola has to be on that. I would assume.
I don't think so.
Has to be.
My
on that
point
cup.
is that
They have a different Coke, by the way.
I know
They have a different ketchup. They got different everything.
different Sprite too.
Yeah.
They put it in the metal containers. That's why.
Good ice, too.
Yeah, good ice, Mickey D's.
I don't think
They're
fucking
just
Putty paid
giving.
the internet
They
bill.
don't. Nobody cares about soda, is what I'm saying. But the movie theaters, that was how they used to bang you out when you'd go back and try to get a refill. Now they just have the things out front, so anybody could do that.
What do you mean?
You could literally just bring your own thermos and fill up those things. Nobody would stop you. That's just
Then
free
you're
soda.
really Coca-Cola freestyling. That's what they call. That's what the machine's called.
Yeah.
doing tricks.
Don't love them.
They don't do it in the city because it would just. I think from like an ambiance standpoint, it would be chaotic.
Sure.
Like
They do it at Chipotle.
Yeah, and that gets fucking chaotic. Do you ever see that?
Yeah.
You're in there eating, and the next thing you know, there's 10 homeless people in there, fucking,
Doing
yeah,
like
fucking
this.
slurping and taking baths and shit. I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to eat my bowl over here.
Check it, Mr. Pibbs.
Um,
I wonder how many Tabasco bottles get stolen out of Chipotle every day.
Oh, it's got
thousands.
Oh, it's not. I mean, I remember one kid. I remember would just take one every day, and I'm like, "What are you doing with them?" If you're,
Just like the juice.
Yeah,
Just like the steel.
I never got off on that. Never got off on a steal.
If you're getting me, it's not for stealing a Tabasco bottle. I'll tell you that.
I'm going big.
Yeah. Better bring everybody.
They go through 5.5 million bottles of Tabasco sauce annually.
That's fucking nuts.
It's a lot. I'd say half of those are stolen.
Yeah, napkins too.
Sure.
Oh, they want you to take them. They do. They're branded as well.
They have the good
So
plastic.
you're in the car and you open up your glove box. You're like, I'm in the mood for Chipotle. It smells like Chipotle. Says Chipotle on it. It's all
They
marketed.
got the good plastic forks, too, the heavy ones.
They do.
Yeah, they're all right.
Mm-hmm.
They're okay.
Except when the homeless guy's in there touching them all.
Ugh.
Scurvy.
Think about that.
Yeah, that's what they do. I'm 10 steps ahead of these guys. You not fucking get. Ever since I saw that guy put meatballs in his pocket. No thanks.
I apologize for that.
All right, let's see here. This is from Infinite Alimony. Never had one read. Is it trash to put tequila in my White Claw and call it a Tiger Claw?
Ooh.
That's all right.
Tequila and the malt liquor is the only thing that would throw me off.
Man, that'll get you.
Uh-huh.
That reminds me of the.
Do they sell malt liquor just as a liquor? Like just the alcohol?
I don't think it's that. I think it's what it's made of. It makes it considered a malt liquor. It's not like I don't think you can go buy
A bottle
a
of
bottle
malt
of
liquor?
like.
Like, I mean, just the alcohol part.
Yeah, no, I think it's malt liquor is it's whatever it's made with. I think, or the process makes it like I forget.
Colt 45 was malt liquor.
The difference is malt liquor is brewed with barley and corn.
Yeah, corn. Yeah.
So they have to be able to sell the actual just like a
I don't think, but it's not like a vodka.
No?
No, it'd be the same way you couldn't buy the alcohol that's in beer on its own.
It is the thing.
Okay,
You know
I
what
got
mean?
you.
It's not like a vodka or tequila. Like
I got
there's
you.
not a section in the store.
Sure. Man, yeah, I like it. Tiger Claw.
Yeah, that's fun. I would just be careful. I'm sure that fucking creeps up on you.
Ooh.
That reminds me of every
Headache City.
every dirtbag move when you go to an all-inclusive and you're drinking like the fucking daiquiris or the rum runners or shout out to a rum runner.
I like a rum runner. I like a Mai Tai, as you know.
And whatever you order a floater on top. So they make it and then dump a fucking shot of what, and oh man. Once I was in Punta Cana when I found at my cousin's wedding when I found out you could do that. Good night.
You're pooting in your pants later.
Talk about peeing in a pool, Daddy-O. Swim up bar. I can get out of the pool for 6 hours.
I had a buddy who used to pour vodka in his beer, and he called it fortifying.
Yeah, that's
good.
I can't do that. Unless it's a car bomb. I love me a car bomb. An Irish car bomb, that is. All right, let's see. Andrew, first time, long time, never had one read. Is it garbage? Or I'm sorry. Is it pronounced cold cuts or cold cuts?
Cold cuts.
I probably in conversation say cold cuts.
Cold cuts for sure.
Cold cuts.
Couple cold cuts.
Cold cuts.
Yeah.
No, it's the correct is cold cuts.
Yes, it's labeled.
They're cold cuts of meat. But
cold cuts.
when you're in the Acme on a Saturday,
in the Acme.
yeah, and you got to go. I'm gonna go get the cold cuts.
It was always lunch meat for us.
Lunch meat does.
Yeah, we were never cold.
Lunch
Cold
meat.
cuts was like a New York thing, I feel, or like not a Philly. Lunch meat was always Philly. What were you? Lunch meat or cold cuts? And were you were a submarine sandwich?
Subs, yeah.
Ugh, it sounds so dorky to me.
Lame.
Oh, yeah.
Two submarine sandwiches, please.
Because hoagie sounds so
Yeah,
good.
get
It
yourself.
does. It has a little personality, to be honest with you. I'm a straight shooter when it comes to that stuff. Submarine and grinders is whack as shit.
Grinder sounds sexual, if you ask me.
So does hoagie. It sounds like you're talking about loose women.
All right, I'll give you that.
We are.
Also, the best name for a Speedo is a hoagie crusher.
Without question.
Yeah, shout out. This guy's on a beach in Wawa with his hoagie crusher.
I would go with banana hammock.
Nah, hoagie crusher's more
Maybe
real.
banana
Maybe
hammock.
deli meats.
Deli meats.
I'm going to go get the deli meats.
Yeah.
I just
Nah.
got lunch meat.
Lunch meat.
I got lunch meat.
There's
cheese,
fresh lunch meat in there.
And then they run through. I got a pound of cheese, turkey, salami. Okay, they ran through the order on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was always. I hated luncheon meats. I had my cousin.
Who the
says
fuck said that?
What?
Luncheon
That's
meats.
really what it is. Luncheon meats, I believe.
That's fucking lame.
Right? What is luncheon meat made out of? Luncheon meat and some sausages. Yeah, I think the original term is luncheon meat, which I had an aunt say that one time, and I was like, "Don't bring that shit to my house."
Aunt by marriage. Get out of here. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
luncheon meats. I think it was like an old school, old school Philly way to say it. People that would say luncheon meat.
Have I told you about monkey meat my Aunt Mary Catherine used to make?
Yes.
Man, fucking great. So good.
I don't know about that.
So good. Chopped up ham and mayo and relish. On a piece of white bread with a little butter on it.
That sounds all right, dude. Let's go.
All right, let's see. We'll do this, and then we got to wrap her up here, gang. This is from Zach. Is it garbage to start my morning off with a Coke Zero on the rocks? I do soda in the morning.
Yeah.
But only when you're traveling and stuff. That's not a day to day.
If
You know what?
You're wrong.
The caffeine thing, the coffee thing, it doesn't fucking matter. It's the same shit, and I respect it.
It's crisper. I do. If I got DCs at the house, or if I'm down the shore, and I just don't keep DCs in the house. But if I got DCs in the house and I'm making a fucking, I'm making a bacon, egg, and cheese or something at the crib, that's going Diet Coke for sure. I'm crushing that.
Yeah.
I'm probably two of them.
I get it because I'm not a coffee guy, but something about soda every morning seems wild.
I don't like. Sure, you're not wrong. You feel it in your teeth after a week.
He's doing it on the rocks like a goddamn gentleman now.
I don't like coffee. I'm weird. Drinks are functional to me. Like, I need to bite and sip. I've said this many times, big bite and sip guy, so I need that. So I can't bite and sip with coffee. Coffee is used after my breakfast to pep me up. You know what I mean? Get me out of my car after I was carb loading. That's what. So it's like I can't. It's separate. It's two, church and state. You know.
And I'll tell you what, Coca-Cola and eggs is not a bad combination.
Especially if you got
Diet Coke and an omelet.
dude.
All right.
Even if you're doing a fucking bacon, egg, and cheese with a fucking screaming cold DC, that's a sandwich. That might as well be a hoagie.
I do love an omelet,
Slice
side
of
of
lemon,
fries,
that's a smoothie.
and a little Diet Coke is
You go to a diner,
okay.
you got to get the holy trio. You got to get the fucking water, ice cold screaming water for the headache. You get a cup of coffee, pep you up, screaming cold DC for the meal. That's what you do. Name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Diet Coke. But we got to wrap it up, gang.
Gang, this has been a fun one.
Woo-wee.
Come out and see the boys on the road. Get over on the Patreon. Take advantage of Tootie's going out of business sale over there at the
This is the last day, I think.
RUGarbage.com.
Yep, Friday the 20th is the last day for the sale. 20% off everything, no code needed. You just go over, it'll automatically be deducted. We gotta clear out the goddamn warehouse.
There you go. Gang, we love you. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Peace.